Man, still have that Storm Dragon around, only at 81%, so we've only gained a little bit more experience since we came down here. It's not great. Ooh. Now Fire Dragon, that's more like it. More of those, please. And thank you, if you could be so kind. And that is perfect. 84%, gosh darn it. One day, we'll get the level here. And what do I do with you? Guess I just try to blast you. Yeah, that works out. Let us hopefully get that level up sooner rather than later. Up to 88%. I mean, I feel like we've mostly cleared the area in question here, so we might as well try our best to push through. And I think it's about time that we hold our ground against our storm friend here as well. Perfect. 90% of the way to the next level, hey? If we could just get a little bit closer any day now, that would be nice. Not sure if we'll have enough experience lying around. Oh gosh. Accidentally stand in calcifying dust an extra turn, so we will teleport out of there just to play it safe. Does look like we have a few more enemies at our disposal here, so, you know, the answer to the question I was just asking myself, maybe a bit more positive now. Oh, Arlek, you're talking about the Storm Dragon scales, potentially? Storm Dragon scales are also heavier, right? Encumbrance rating of 11 to an encumbrance rating of 15. I mean, we can take a peek. I'm guessing it's going to be too heavy. I mean, it's not horrible. You know, again, all of the spells that I'm actually casting actively here, still covered. Only gain 2 AC out of it, and then I have to be worried about cold resistance again. But it is nice to have. We'll carry it around at the very least, and if we find ourselves in a similar situation to this very floor that was just, for whatever reason, inundated in electrical themed enemies, then we know that we have that as a nice little bit of an option in our back pocket, so that would be lovely. Oh my gosh, so much stuff still lying around. I guess the road of willpower can go. Speaking of willpower, only 2 pips. Yikes. And I get to 96% of the way to next level. Let's here, check out Lair. I don't think I finished Lair 5. Yes. Okay, Death Yaks are basically just free experience for us at this point. Fantastic. We do get the level. Sonya, do you have distortion weapon? No, dagger training. Nice. So I'm not too worried about killing you in the future. Well, we get Storm Form. Interesting. See, again, if I'd known that Blade Hands would transition into Storm Form, probably would have been getting that set up a bit earlier on. But Stormform is already down to 26% failure rate. I mean, that gives me Arlek, and it gives us some good defensive capability as well. I'm kind of curious. 21 evasion, 19 AC. Okay resistances, even with taking everything in. The one thing I have to keep in mind is that this melds my beautiful staff, so I'm gonna have to relearn how to not get myself killed off. Huh. It's tempting though. At least something to think about for the future. What that will probably look like if I do decide to go down that avenue is training a bunch of unarmed combat and then becoming a bit more of a hybrid style, but I'm not sold on any plan there yet. I do like Stormform a lot, but Magic Bow and my spells suck for it. True, no Manifold Assault is, you know, in its own right, a good reason not to love that approach, but we'll see. I'm gonna check out Shoals. I don't know if we'll stick around or if we'll finish this off today. It'll kind of depend on how quickly this fight resolves, one way or another. You know, if we die, so be it. But if they die quickly, then that would be lovely. Monstrous Menagerie is close to being castable, but not quite there. See, but there we go. Okay, if I can, yeah, take you upstairs, perfect. I don't mind whatsoever. Let's take another peek, though. Did we have a Javelineer coming? We did. Do we think anyone else will step next to me? Also, sidebar, can anyone knock me off of stairs? I'm trying to remember. Call Tide. Can Call Tide? Might get rid of the stairwell. I'm not sure if it does, but we should actually be okay. Dang it, Ilsui blinks. I was really hoping that you'd stay next to me, my friend. So not that one. Been through that song and dance before. Oh, this one's not really better. Turns out all of our friends from the other stairwell decided to come this way instead. Maybe. Or they're just both terrifying. You know, it just happened to have a lot of the same characters here, so I'm hoping that we've maybe, you know, made enough noise to shift things, as it were. Oh, Windrake can push me off the stairs. Yeah, so I'm going to be a little bit cognizant and cautious of that. Oh, and turns out that this entire stairwell is still just as occupado. Okay. Well, folks, don't have great options at any avenue here at the moment. So I don't love that. At least this son of a gun is not too much of a concern. Love to have a slow turtle chasing us down, as long as I stay out of the water at least. Let's not accidentally make any foolish mistakes. Wouldn't be the first time, and would probably be my last as this character. Yikes. Well, let's stop risking it whatsoever here. Take the step away. Do I think you'll for sure die in one more blast? I'm kind of screwed if you don't and I start walking underwater. I don't want to use the blink scroll here. Oh, man. I make poor decisions. But you're like 50 damage, right? Yes, I'll blast you. You son of a gun. Okay, this stairwell still not at all tenable. Unfortunately, both the other ones are real nasty. Let's try that again. Yeah, this is maybe my best bet, and it's not great. But if I can potentially get some blasting going, nice and early on here. Just try to wombo combo as much damage as I can, especially on our friend Ilsui here. And come on, Bessie. 3 Javelineers. Well, that's fun. Ilsui, I think, died. Maybe not, though. Son of a gun. That was them invisible at the end. Oh, jeez Louise. Okie dokie. Nope. Unfortunately, she did not, damn granny. There are just so many Javelineers. Stop that. Well, I'm at a bit of a impasse here. I guess this stairwell is almost slightly less scary. Why not bogging here? The main issue with bogging is that it removes my stairwell. So I'm trying to hold off from doing it too preemptively, at least when our stairs that we're on is kind of like our only real escape out of the nasty situation. No, I would love if we could be a little more liberal with our use of it, but it would definitely help take care of a lot of these sons of guns. I guess it's one of those classic risk-benefit analysis issues, right? Where it would definitely help us murder these enemies way quicker. But part of that would be removing my ability to escape. Oh, rampage. Oh, rampage. Can I just like not step on the stairwell? Not remembering I'm rampaging over here is very easily going to get ourselves killed. Also, hello, wizard. How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. It's wild timing. I was probably about to raid you in like 5-10 minutes here, but always happy to see you, my friend. Dungeon crawling is going pretty well for us up until this very moment, at the very least. Definitely slightly terrifying now. 79% chance. I mean, the fear still does do a pretty solid job. Let's do it. So, yeah, is there no way for me to get onto the stairs? I guess besides, I can do a little bit of a step action here. Just need to be careful. Primal Wave, Throw Icicle at 44 health. Yep, little scary for sure. But I needed to step diagonally, kill you, and I can leave. Holy cow. This has been quite the incident trying to make our way down into Shoals 4 when all of our stairwells are just pure nightmare zones of activity. I am going to fog up as well. I was hoping to get rid of the mesmerize. But it is what it is, I guess, at the end of the day. It does at least protect us a bit from our Javelineer friend as they try and come in from afar. Holy moly. And, okay, we're at least making some headway here. Oh, Ilsweet, what the heck are you doing here, though? You weren't supposed to come down this way. Oh, and I'm mesmerized again? Huh. Rampage, almost death at least, but yes. The foreseen... I mean, it's a pretty safe bet. I pick up Rampage, chances are it'll, if not get me killed, at least put me into a really nasty situation that I might have otherwise been totally fine in, so that's always awesome. That's always fun. But yikes. I mean, I can start putting down some random prisms here. Oh, I'm also no longer under the effect of the mesmerize, so should I push our luck here? Becomes the real question. I mean, one thing I could do, let's try to kill 1 or 2 of those sons of guns, then I'm gonna leave. Holy moly. Again, I was supposed to be done stream a bit ago now, and I thought very erroneously rather, that I could, you know, just quickly adventure through here. You know, just kill his sweet. How hard could it possibly be? Well, we have our answer at least. Man almighty. So, okay, let's try to get these hitting both of you when at all possible, and then I should also maybe try, it's only 32% chance, but desperate times and all of that good stuff, then we can at least kill you. Hopefully. Hopefully. Perfect. Okay, 2 less Javelineers in the world. That's a good day. Also, finally get another curing. It feels like it's been long overdue. Find. And unfortunately, Rune is not here. I was kind of hoping that we could just ninja it and get the heck out of here and not have to worry about any of our latest group of friends here, but that's fine. Or not. Not very fine. You're an impaler. What the heck are you doing with a slingshot, you weirdo? 29 damage, though. I'll take that risk and just get the heck out of there. Okay, and let's keep pushing a little bit further. We've got to be on the brink of maybe not greatness, but of something here. And I think we just might open up our stairwell at the very least. I'm tempted to bring you upstairs, my friend, even though, ooh, this is actually a bad place for it. As long as I can make it to solid ground, and that should be perfect. And then we can ring around the rosy. This is my life now, just running away from a very, very angry turtle. You know, it's a dream for some people, not so much on my end. Oh, hello? Oh, there you are. And not too shabby. That should just about do it, so I think we will pop in here and finish off the fight ourselves. Perfect. Then not this stairwell. This one's probably not too bad. Never mind. Okay, we at least get the immediate paralysis charge going off successfully, so that's fantastic. And then I'm just going to start pairing these up here like a madman. And yeah, do you want you push me off the stairs? I will take that idea and run with it. Doing a little bit of improv due diligence here, yes, and to our Windrade friend. Not too shabby. But yeah, we'll pop up the stairs temporarily. I'm okay with that. So he's probably coming back this way, if I had to guess. We've been making a ridiculous amount of noise. So I'm honestly shocked that we haven't already seen most of our old friends come right back up this direction. But maybe we're just out of earshot or something. Something strange going on here. Okay. Maybe, just maybe, we've made enough wiggle room now to get through in one piece. Holy smokes. Okay. Well, I'm sure Ilsui will show up at the worst possible moment, so that's great. But nothing we can do about that, so let's just get back to exploring, I guess. Hey, speak of the devil. Hello, my watery friend. We'll probably just keep trying to create a nice little pathway of glory here to take care of you, my friend. And miss with most of them because I'm an idiot, but fortunately doesn't make too much of a difference in the end. We are able to take care of them, and let's hope that most of the Javelineers were in that group of, how many was it in the end? 6, 7? Maybe 8 on the floor in total? Max 3 at once, so we got kind of lucky there. Because definitely could have been just inundated and basically murdered in one turn if we'd had like all 6 of them in a firing squad lineup. Ooh, an ice giant. Oh my gosh, this is a wild Shoals 4. What fun. What excitement. Well, we'll just blast ya, and not too shabby. Oh, finally another ID, and that gets, oh, all of our scrolls completely ID'd. Beautiful. And we do get the rune. Holy cow. This was an adventure, to say the least, making our way through here, but got through it in the end. Let's read our acquirement as well. Basically nothing of worth. I mean, Staff of Conjuration, if I didn't have the Imagine Bow, would be sweet. As is, though, functionally useless acquirement scroll. I guess I could just take the gold. I don't think I'll change my mind anytime soon. Ring of Protection from Fire could get us back up to 3 pips of fire resistance. But I'm sure we'll find a Protection from Fire ring, you know? So let's take gold. It at least frees up an inventory space. We can then carry around this Ring of Positive Energy, which is much needed after some of the more near-death experiences that we've been going through recently here. Ooh, and more ID scroll. Ooh. Ah. And just come here, my merfolk friend. Oh my gosh. More of you than I expected still remaining. I thought we were pretty much done with the area here, which, you know, might be the case. Might just be a couple of stragglers running around. Hey, look, Protection from Fire ring. Immediately gratifying our decision-making process there. Oh, there were more Javelineers. Oh, what fun. To what do I owe the pleasure? Let us... Fortunately, they do kind of, like, try to take out our Fulminant Prisms, which is a pain in the butt. I wish he'd just let me be me and let me be something on MTV. Feel so empty without me. And you did. Perfect. Ooh, not perfect. Okay, they didn't see me though, so I'm just gonna hide in my little cubby hole here and try to fully heal up, and then let's round off the floor here, hey? Finish it off so that we can at least jump right into the thick of things when we come back to this next week sometime, which, I mean, we'll be iterating right away here, but can mention in advance, next Sunday I will actually be busy, unfortunately, so I don't know what that means quite yet, if I'm going to try to get in a bonus stream at some point, or if I will just take a week off. I definitely haven't gone that long without publishing YouTube videos in a long time, but if needs must, then so be it. A bit of a board games night as well as some prep for D&D. I'm finally going to get a D&D session started with some of my friends. I've been itching to play D&D again. It's been so long. It's going to be my first time DMing. I'm really excited for it. So yeah, looking forward to that, but unfortunately, a little less time here with you lovely folks, which is unfortunate on my end. But this was a really solid run. Got stupidly lucky with the Imagine Bow Staff. Again, this is like the be-all end-all of this character so far, in the sense that it is both what is giving us life and making us, you know, closer and closer to success, as well as being a potential source for my own death because of how much hubris and overconfidence it is imbibing me with. But regardless, it's a lot of fun, is what it all boils down to. But, of course, as we wrap up here, I do want to do a quick check to see who else is live. Unfortunately, Wizard was lovely enough to raid our way, so thanks again for that, Wizard. I do appreciate it. But we can't send off a raid of our own that direction, so we will have to take a peek as to who else is live at the moment here. Does look like a lot of the usual suspects are on. I think we'll head Brinth's way. It's been a while since we sent a raid to Brinth. As always, I do highly recommend sticking around and saying hello. Brinth is a fantastic individual. Always such a fun time over on their stream. So I would highly recommend sticking around and enjoying the content. But regardless, I, of course, huge amount of appreciation for all you lovely folks for joining us on the journey. You know, if you were chatting alongside us here, if you were lurking in the background, or hey, if you're watching this down the road through the VODs or YouTube, then thank you to each and every one of you. I hope you enjoyed this misadventure as much as I have. And hopefully, we won't immediately get it killed like we did with our lovely Ogre Transmuter last week, but no promises. We'll have to see what the dungeon has in store for us when we continue back, whenever that will be. But No, thank you, Dan, Branny. Thank you, Roga. Thank you, Billy Belka. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day here. Let's actually get that proposed raid started here in the background as we just wind down our final little spiel here. Again, I'll reiterate that we will not be here, unfortunately, next Sunday, but I'll either be trying to fit in a bonus stream before or after then, or small chance that we just take the week off. But let me know if you have any thoughts on that. Regardless of all of that, I do of course hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you out there. And I definitely hope to see you whenever we come back to it. Just remember, folks, we never, even for a moment, didn't have it. I'll see you soon. See ya.